What's up guys, how you doing? So now let's conclude the 2019 by mentioning the best gaming phone in 2019. Competition is between Asus ROG Phone 2 and the Red Magic 3S from ZTE, and that's it. We have only two phones, competing. I mean, yeah, there was a phone before called the Razer, but they stopped updating the phone, and because anyways, Razer have problem with their customer service. Just stay away from Razer overall, even laptops and everything. So they have problem there, and quality control stuff. Anyways, back to the reality. Okay, Red Magic 3S and the Asus ROG Phone 2, both phones will be competing against the scoring criteria of price, size, weight, okay, and features. All right. So let's compete. Let's look at the weight first. Obviously, the winner of the weight is the Redmi Magic 3S. It's lighter than the Asus ROG Phone 2. Now let's take a look at the price. So the price is kind of closer to each other, but the Asus ROG Phone is actually more expensive by a small amount. So just a small amount if you're planning to buy the 128 gigabytes. There's also 12 gigabytes, which is very, very expensive. Very expensive. Like, so I'm talking about like around $700-800. So it's very, very expensive. You're just increasing the RAM and the storage. I'm talking about 128 gigabytes now. We're comparing the 120 gigabytes comes to the price. Now, so the Red Magic 3S have won in two categories. Two check marks now. Now let's talk about the features. When it comes to the features, it's kind of a different story. So the Asus ROG Phone 2, and this is based on what I've seen on YouTube or on the media, just looking at the reviews and comparing things, because I don't have the phone yet. I don't have it, but I see things and I can understand and optimize these things between the two phones. So when it comes to the features, both phones have headphone jack. Both phones have a USB Type-C, although the Asus ROG Phone, as it's a gaming phone, it has two USB Type-C, one on the back, one on the side, so you can charge while you're playing. So that's a smart thing for gamers. So that's an optimization for gamers, and that's a big check mark for the Asus ROG Phone. Okay, so let's take a look at the screen. We have a 120 refresh rate on Asus ROG Phone, and that's a bigger check mark than the 90 Hertz display or refresh rate. People say it doesn't matter if it's a 90 or 120. I don't know, but numbers are numbers. Okay, so 120 is better. That's a big check mark. Now let's take a look at the speakers. The speakers, okay, so the Asus ROG Phone 2 has dual speakers. Both of them have a dual speakers, but the quality output and the volume by itself, the Asus ROG Phone 2, guys, is the best dual speaker phones in the world till date, right? Till now. How do I know? Go check the reviews, guys. Check the speaker test reviews. It killed the iPhone 11 Pro. It killed the Samsung. It killed everything. Every dual speaker phone killed it by the quality of the output and the amplifier, because the amplifier is really awesome. I don't know what they did there or what the engineers of Asus did in the speaker department, but it killed it. Alright, so let's talk about the battery. Since it's a gaming phone, it should have a bigger battery. the Asus ROG Phone 2, again 6,000 milliamp battery versus 5,000 on the Red Magic 3S. 6,000 versus 5,000, that's a big check mark. No competition. Both phones have the Snapdragon 855 Plus though. Double check for both. So, build quality. Well, both phones have a good build quality, to be honest with you. No issues at all. It seems like both phones are built really great. No complaints between these two. Alright, now let's talk about cooling, which is very essential for a gaming phone. Cooling, the Red Magic 3S has an internal fan that can operate while you're playing, and that's a plus, because the Asus ROG Phone 2 doesn't have a fan inside, but it has a vent, small open vent that you can attach a separate fan to it, change the size of the phone and the weight. So cooling, I would say the Asus ROG Phone does get hot. I've seen some videos that it does get hot, but I'm not sure until I actually test this thing. It does have some copper inside for heat dissipation, but I believe the cooling solution in the Red Magic 3S is better in some ways, because of the small fan that can move the heat to stay away. So that's a plus for the Red Magic 3S. So, if you are thinking to buy a gaming phone, right? What do you actually choose? In my opinion, most critical thing in the phone is the speakers, the multimedia, because you get immersed in this game when you listen to the gunshots and everything else, and the sounds and the vibration, and the how long the phone can last with me. Okay, so experience how long it can last with me. Yeah, so 6,000 milliamp battery obviously is way bigger than 5,000. Okay, even the phone does get hot, still have 6,000 milliamp battery, so we're gonna beat the 5,000 milliamp battery because you have 1,000 milliamp battery more. Even the phone does get hotter than the Red Magic 3S. That's how I see it. So the winner of the best gaming phone in 2019 is Asus ROG Phone 2. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.